Hello, my name is Leah Sugarman. Welcome to your box breathing practice. Box breathing is a really simple practice that's intended to completely soothe and relax the nervous system. It helps to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is a branch of the autonomic nervous system, and this is responsible for your rest and digest response. It's very closely working with the vagus nerve to stimulate it through the focus on the breath. And so you can really use this in any time that you feel stressed, anywhere, because all you have to do is focus on your breath to really calm down and relieve anxiety. It's super simple. It's called box breathing because it follows the shape of a box. Sometimes it's also called square breathing because of the same square shaped pattern as you breathe. And all that you do to breathe in this way is to inhale for a count. So we'll say a count of 4. You inhale for a count of 4. Then you hold the breath in for a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. And hold the breath out for a count of 4. So there are equal parts to every side of the breath. The same count on the inhale as the breath retention, as the exhale retention. Now it should be noted that if you are pregnant, you should not practice breath retention. So if that's the case, then just focus on equal parts, equal lengths to your inhales and your exhales. Something else to note is that for some people, a breath retention, so either holding the breath in after an inhale or holding the breath out after an exhale, can potentially create some anxiety itself. So if that's the case for you, again, just focus on the inhale and the exhale being of equal length. If at any point it feels good to just come back into the practice of retaining the breath, holding it in or holding it out, then of course feel free to do so. So to begin this practice, just find any really comfortable seated position. So you may wish to sit on a couch or in a chair. You might want to sit on the floor. Feel free to grab any props that you'd like to support you. You could sit on pillows or cushions or blankets, whatever feels good for you so that you can completely relax your body. Ideally, you want to just forget about your body because you're so comfortable so that you can really focus on your breath. And then once you tap into that breath, it'll help you to soften and relax your nervous system. So find whatever comfortable position you like. Just get really cozy and comfortable. And allow the weight of your pelvis to really sink toward the floor. Ground down into your sitting bones, whatever you're sitting on. So maybe you're making contact with a yoga prop or a chair. Ground down into the sitting bones and then lift up tall through the crown of your head so you feel your whole spine elongate and lengthen. Really create space through your whole central channel, your whole back body. And stretch the crown of your head to the sky so that you align your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. Then let your shoulders soften and relax down away from your ears. And soften the muscles within your face. Now, when you focus on the retention of the breath, so either holding the breath in or holding the breath out, you're welcome to just naturally hold it in and hold it out. If you would prefer, if it's like causing anxiety for you to do that yourself, you could always use your hands to help that process. So you may wish to just close off your nostrils. And you can just hold your nose as if you're jumping into a pool, or if you want to, you could take a yoga mudra by curling your index and middle finger in towards your palm, and then you can use your thumb to rest over your right nostril and your ring finger to rest over your left nostril, and then you can just use them to pinch and close off your nostrils anytime you'd like. So find what you like best. You could just hold the breath in, not using your hands at all. If you feel more comfortable, you could use your hands for that tactile experience. You could try both methods and see which one resonates with you. So once you have this really comfortable position and a nice elongated spine, you can choose to keep your eyes open if you'd like. If you'd prefer, you may wish to soften your gaze and look down toward the floor and just let your eyes kind of glaze over. If it feels comfortable for you, you could close your eyes completely. And just take a moment to bring your awareness inside. And notice how your breath is moving right now. So without any judgment, Without trying to affect the breath just yet, simply notice your natural rhythm. Take a full deep breath in and release a long breath out through your mouth. Release a sighing sound. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale, release a sigh. Do this one more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. This time, inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Continue breathing in this way. Follow your own rhythm. Follow that square shape, that box shape around the breath. So you have equal length, equal measurements of breath on all sides of the breath. Feel the natural inhale as you draw breath in, and then the natural pause at the top of the breath. Feel the release of the natural exhale, and then the natural pause at the bottom of the breath. Take one more full round of breath. And once you finish, simply restore your natural breath. Let your breath just organically flow through you. Take a little mental inventory of any subtle changes that this simple pranayama practice may have created. Take a moment to observe its effects. And then whenever you feel ready, you could refocus your gaze or flutter open your eyes. And know that you can practice this box breathing with any count of breath. So if 4 felt like it was too much to hold, you could always lessen that count. Maybe you'd prefer to count for 2. If it felt like it wasn't enough breath for you, you could always increase that count. Maybe you want to count to 6 or to 8. And you could work your way all the way up to maybe 16 to really elongate the breath. So you get to choose how high you'd like that count to be or how low you'd like that count to be. And as long as you keep all sides of the breath the same, you'll be focusing on this very soothing breath practice for your nervous system. So hopefully this little pranayama practice helped to make you calm down just a little bit and know that you can always come back to this practice whenever you need it throughout your day. It's really helpful to just sprinkle this in for a few moments every day, maybe while you're washing the dishes or while you're brushing your teeth, to just bring some awareness to your breath for just a moment or two every day. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I'll see you next time.